giving every team in the Vanarama National League a perfect potential forward. That's it. All we done? Let's go. Yes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got a perfect potential player at every single Vanarama National League team. They are all strikers because I want to see loads of goals, basically. All at 120 current ability, which is far exceeding the current ability of the best players in the Vanarama National League. 200 potential ability, model citizens, perfect hidden attributes. Of course, they're all English, but every single player, bar one, has got a second nationality, and no second nationality is the same. Now, they're not going to get picked for England in the first few years because they're going to be so low down the football pyramid. Some of them may never even get out of the Vanarama National League, but a lot of these teams do dip into the lower leagues of English football for their players. So I'm going to be interested to see who gets the most caps and who can do something internationally, as well as who can do stuff at club level. Who will win trophies? Who will climb the highest? Who will fade into obscurity and stay in the Vanarama National League? We will find out during this simulation. This is the season preview, and we've got the Southend forward and Boreham forward have been chosen as the top two. Of course, they've all got exactly the same player, exactly the same attributes breakdown, exactly the same height, and all that jazz. So the pre-season odds not going to change, are they? And while we're here, let's have a look at one of them. This is the breakdown, as you can see it. 6'1", 11 stone 4 for some reason. And there you go. There is the breakdown of attributes. 15 years old, future transfer in 2045. So we've got 23 years to simulate through. Now, I do have the Vanarama National League North and South loaded because I'm concerned that, of course, in the first season, 4 teams are going to get relegated. And because of that, these players are going to go down a league. I want them to be able to come back up. But they might not. They might not come back up at the first time of asking. We will see. So without further ado, we're going to, in the first instance, we're going through one solitary year. See how we're getting on. So then, in the previous season, we had Wrexham go up. Notts County finishing on the same points, but missing out on goal difference by 1 solitary goal. It wasn't goals scored, it was goals against. Well, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the 2 forwards at those 2 clubs. Woking also went up, interestingly. Oldham went down. If you've been watching the Oldham days on the channel, you'll know I went up in the first season as champions. Nigel Clough's in charge. Ooh. Oh dear, David Unsworth was sacked. Neil Cox came in and also got sacked. Magnus Norman, what a player. Anyway, Wrexham forward, he got 21 in 43 in the league. And he got 27, did the Notts County forward. 27 in 47. So he did not. So it wasn't the forwards that did the business because he scored more goals than the other one. Question is who won Player of the Season? It was the Maidstone forward with 28 goals. Player of the Season. Top goal scorer. It was Southend forward with 31. Dagenham forward got 31. Maidstone forward down in 3rd place with 28. He did get 11 assists though, which is probably why he got Player of the Season. There we go then. Some of them have gone down into the Vanarama National League North and South. Some of them have gone up. We are here. Oh, International Barnet forward. He is on away with England under 21s. The Democratic Republic of Congo are missing out. In terms of the current ability then, look at this. Maidstone forward, quite a few of them have stayed at 120. But here, Barnet forward, up at 136. Really kicked on. Look at him. What a player. Let's compare him to the Maidstone forward then. There you go, look at that. Barnet forward kicked right on. Very impressive indeed. Well, I don't want to dilly-dally too much, so we're going to go through, we're going to do a big leap now. We're going to go through 5 years to 2028. Get into the meat and potatoes of this experiment. Get your knives and forks ready, gang. Put your bib in. About to get tasty. In the second season, it was Notts County. They did go up in the playoffs this time, and it was Solihull Moors who went up as champions. And following season, it was Southend and Bromley, then Eastleigh and Boreham Wood, then Yeovil and Chesterfield, and most recently Barnet and Maidstone. So in the second season in League 2, we had Wrexham and Woking. Woking down in 20th. I can't see Wrexham. Oh, they finished in 4th. Oh, just outside the automatic promotion places and missed out in the playoffs. But the following season, Notts County and Wrexham both went up. They're now in League 1. Woking and Bromley also went up, as well as Solihull Moors in the playoffs. We've got teams flying into League 1. Then Sutton weren't there. Sorry, not Sutton. Eastleigh, though. Eastleigh were. And in terms of top goal scorers, well, we've had some top goal scorers, haven't we? We've had Woking forward with 24. Wrexham forward with 23. Not the best return, if I'm being honest. Notts County forward on 29, not bad. 29 as well for the Bromley forward the following season. Top 3 was all 3 of them. Solihull Moors, Southend. Boreham Wood the following year, 29 again. And then, oh, that's more like it. This is some numbers I can get behind. 37 in 48 for the Oval forward. And let's have a look at him then. What's he saying? Got up to 138. Is that it? Is that it? Still pretty good though, isn't he? Let's get up to League 2, shall we? League 1, I mean. This is the first season we had teams up there, and Notts County are there in 17th and Wrexham are in 14th. Woking have come back down as well as Solihull Moors, sadly. Notts County have stayed up, as have Bromley. Wrexham in 9th. They're pushing for promotion. They've been promoted. Wrexham have been promoted in the most recent season. Notts County narrowly avoiding relegation on, I want to say, the final day to have had a bit of drama. I've got no idea. I could check. Shall we check? Let's check. Drew on the final day of the season. Well then, that means nothing. Same goal difference as Shrewsbury. Let's have a look at Shrewsbury then. They also drew on the final day of the season. Well, there we go then. So anyway, Wrexham have gone up, and we've got Bromley in this league. Eastleigh, Notts County. We're making a push. We are making a push up the leagues. Speaking of making a push, look at the current ability. The Barnet forward is at 166. Have Barnet got sick training facilities? Good training facilities. Bill Brown in charge. Look at York forward. Look at it's still all the players still in the Vanarama National League are the worst. Scunthorpe forwards jumped ahead of Maidstone, but they've not really kicked on much, these players. And the Bromley forward at 161, 8 caps, 4 goals. For England, Unai Emery in charge. Why is he not in the squad? 8 caps, 4 goals. What's happened here? Milestones. Yeah. First international goal against Brazil, aged 19. Playing for Bromley, who are in League 1, getting capped by England. They've capped him before someone else can. Oh, I don't know why Barnet forward and Chesterfield forward haven't been capped then. They're better. None of these other nations have come after them. Their second nationality. Maybe these players aren't interested. Maybe they will be later in the career when they're not getting the England call. Time will tell. Some of these though, like the Honduran player for Oldham, or the Bosnian Herzegovina for York, Albania for Dorking, they're nations that probably haven't got great players that these players probably would be fitting into their team right now. Look at Albania. Yeah, there you go. Look, okay, you've got Armando Broja. Yeah, he's very good up front, but the other players not as good. So, is what it is. Well, we'll see, won't we? We're getting there. Can someone get to the Premier League? I want trophies. I want a Premier League win. Not a Premier League win. Not going to win the Premier League, are they? I want trophies in some capacity. A Carabao Cup, an FA Cup. Hey, I'd take a Conference League, Europa League. Don't think we're going to win a Champions League or Premier League, to be honest, unless something really goes off. But time will tell. 3 of them over 160. A couple of them over nearly at 160 here. And weirdly, the Wrexham forward at 147 hasn't become the best. Is he playing loads? He is. He's playing absolutely every week. He's just spearheaded him to promotion. Did he get top goal scorer? Tell me he did. He didn't. Bromley forward did. No wonder Bromley forward's doing so well. Bloody goal machine, isn't he? 185 and 275. 4 and 8 for England. Eh? Get him back in the squad, Unai. Right, well, because we've got players that are close to maybe hitting the 200, just going to go 3 years, 2031. They're getting worse. 161. He was at 166, wasn't he? 4 and 8. Still. He's in the Championship. Wrexham in the Championship. Right. There's only 5 of them still in the Vanarama National League. Oh no, I'm gone. In the Vanarama National League, we have got Aldershot, Wellston, Maidenhead, Altrincham, Halifax, Gateshead, York. 7 players have remained. So 17 have managed to get themselves out. No more international appearances for any bugger. Wrexham forward's got to 157. He's probably hit his peak now. He's really sort of hitting his stride as well, getting a great return for goals per game ratio. 28 and 46 in the most recent season. In a promotion season from League 1, they did get relegated, scoring 24 goals getting relegated. Fair play. So we're up in the Championship then, and we've got Bromley and Wrexham. In League 1 then, we've got Barnet, Boreham Wood, Chesterfield, Eastleigh, Luton down in League 1. Maidstone, Notts County, Southend and Woking. Plenty of teams up in League 1 and plenty of teams in League 2 as well. Of course they were going to be, because only 7 teams still in the Vanarama National League. So, disappointingly, they're not going to hit the 200, are they? Because they've started to go backwards. The Bromley forward has anyway. So he was at 166. We had two at 158 and 3 over 160. Now we've got... it wasn't Bromley. It was Barnet. Okay, they've just stayed still. They've just stayed still, some of these players. Wrexham forwards improved a bit, but these guys have just stayed still. It's a shambles, this one. I could go back and re-record all that bit, but you deserve to see me making a tit of myself. So there we go. Look at the goals for him, though, for the Barnet forward. 42 goals, 42 games, 32 goals in a promotion-winning season. They're yo-yoing from League 1 to League 2 at the moment. Can they stay up this following season? They're 24 years old now. We're going to jump through to... They're going to be 29 when we come back. 5 more years, 2036. Well, I'm looking down and we've got Dagenham and Redbridge in the Vanarama National. Aldershot, Maidenhead, bloody Yeovil. That's 4 teams. We've gone to 4 teams and we've got plenty of teams in the Championship. And the Bromley forward at 29... He's the only one who's ever been capped. 46 games, 26 goals. He's in the squad. He's playing bloody regular. He's there. He's there. With Charlie Walker and Tim Penfold. Nigel Hassel. He's been new-janned. So we last here, what, in 2030, 31, 32. So we hit Wrexham finishing 4th. Oh, missing out in the playoffs. Heartbreak. Only 3 points away from Nottingham Forest from going up. Bromley managed to stay up. Fortunately, Wrexham fell down the league, but Eastleigh came up and finished in 6th, missing out in the playoffs. Seems to be a familiar tale. Can someone get to the Premier League? Not this time. Eastleigh went back down. Wrexham there in 19th. Bromley in 16th. We're starting to infiltrate the Championship. We certainly are. Oh, Wrexham there. Bromley there. That it? That's it. In the most recent season... Oh, Wrexham finished dead bottom. Bloody hell. Bromley in 15th. Oh, so we're not doing great. We're not doing great, are we? Eastleigh have come back up, though, in the League 1 playoffs. They've gone up. And so have Barnet. So 2 teams are coming up. Woking also in the playoffs in 6th. Altrincham down in 8th. We've got Gateshead, Oldham, Maidstone, Wellston, Solihull Moors, and unfortunately, Boreham Wood have been relegated. But plenty of teams in League 1. 2 of them coming up to the Championship. And the Wrexham forward, even in a relegation season where they came bottom, he got the golden boot, finishing top goal scorer. The Bromley forward here, 35 goals this season, 24 in 46 for Eastleigh forward in 2nd place, 11 behind, 11. I'm surprised more of them haven't been capped by some of the secondary nations. I guess they've been capped at under 21 level. And that's done it. England have locked them down. Yeah, they've all got under 21 caps. Yeah, they're all there. Under 21s. Nothing for Dagenham forward. Canada, not interested, apparently. Dagenham are getting themselves out of the Vanarama National League as well. How many teams in the Vanarama National League that were in the actual Football League to begin with? Well, there we go then. Right, we're going to final jump to 2045 when they're all about to leave to go to Real Madrid. Can someone get to the Premier League? Can someone survive in the Premier League? I think so. Tottenham have won the most recent Premier League. Liverpool have come down. What's happened there? They've got no future transfers on the way in. They were doing brilliantly. And then all of a sudden, a couple of seasons, 8th, 9th, 18th. They've fallen off the face of the earth. Kieran Tierney in charge. Jurgen Klopp stayed for 22 years till 2038. And I'll be honest with you, Sergio Conte got sacked after nearly 4 years. He did win plenty of trophies for them. And then that's when it fell apart. Kylian Mbappe was sacked as the Liverpool manager. He's the current Middlesbrough manager, has been since 2043. Middlesbrough are 9th in the Premier Division with Kylian in charge. There you go. Anyway, Southampton in 2nd, Tottenham in 1st. We're coming down the leagues and, oh, we've not got anyone in the Premier League. Not to say no one's got there, but as we end at 2045, no one's here. Right, so this is where we were last here. Wrexham went down, sadly, which left, I think, Bromley were here. Barnet came up, who finished 5th. And Eastleigh also came up, who finished 13th. Chesterfield as well. Oh, there's 4 teams in there. I'm all over the place, gang. Anyway, no one's got to the Premier League. West Brom, Blackburn and Charlton all going down. All the teams staying up. The following season, it's Middlesbrough. 3 Kylian Mbappe. Wrexham went up. Wrexham finished 7th in the 2038-39. The following season, finished 2nd. Automatic promotion. Go on, Wrexham. The 2039-40. That's the season we're looking at. So 2040-41. Oh, they came back down considerably, to be fair. Fulham on 37 points were miles away. This is Liverpool before it all went wrong. 41-42. No one. Bromley finishing 5th, though. Wrexham back down in 9th. Altrincham had come up, and Altrincham and Woking both went down. Wrexham went up again. Finishing 3rd, going up in the playoffs. 2042-43. So 43-44 in the Premier League. Oh, they came down as bottom. So the only team that's to get there has been Wrexham. They've come back down twice. The most recent season, and the most recent season in the Championship. No one's gone up. Bromley finishing third. Heartbreak for Bromley. A point away. And they lost 2 in a row and drew 1 in their last 3. Brentford came out of nowhere. Oh, you got to be kidding. Oh, no, sorry. They drew the last game of the season because they lost twice to Millwall in the playoffs. That's what it's counting. Yes, yeah. So they still drew whilst Brentford won, which meant Brentford managed to leapfrog them. Deary me. Well, in terms of the players, the Bromley forward was the only one to be capped at international level by England. We have some of them still down in Vanarama National League. Some of them, quite a few of them have got to the Championship. Most of them are littered throughout League 1 and League 2. Vincent Kompany's in charge of Tottenham. Looking at Carabao Cups, we've had nothing in the Carabao Cup, nothing in the FA Cup. Of course, no one's going to have got into Europe. I don't even know why I'm looking at Europe. Look at this. English domination. Chelsea have been on a rampage, winning the Champions League 10 times. But Chelsea have won so many Champions Leagues, yet they've not won they've won a Premier League in 28-29. 1 Premier League they've won. Yet in terms of Champions Leagues, they've won 1, 2, 8. 8 in this experiment. 1 Premier League. What on earth is going on? Madness. Well, that's it, gang. I'm a bit underwhelmed, to be honest, I thought players would kick on a bit more, and I thought they'd carry teams a bit more, and they could establish themselves and maybe penetrate the Premier League. Maybe it was a bit ambitious. Maybe might redo this with perfect players. Yeah, that's an idea. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.